My teacher burst into class and screamed, "Who here watches anime?" Her face was crimson. I'd never witnessed her this furious. 10 of us put our hands up, me included. "Everyone outside right now." We shuffled out, bewildered. "What are we doing out here?" I questioned, but she gave no reply, just stared at me like I was personally responsible for climate change. Then she spun around and began marching us through the corridors in dead silence. I glanced at my friend Marcus. "Where do you think we're headed?" "No clue, man, but judging by how pissed she is, I wouldn't be shocked if it's the underworld." We arrived at the principal's office. The principal was waiting there. So was a police officer. My stomach plummeted. We all took seats. The officer had a notepad. Nobody was speaking. We were all looking at each other. What the hell was going on? The teacher positioned herself at the front, arms folded. "All of you watch anime, correct?" We nodded. "Who here has seen Dragon Ball Z?" 9 hands rose. One kid's hand remained down. Tyler spoke up. "You haven't seen Dragon Ball Z, man? Yo, you need to watch it." "Shut up, moron." The teacher cut Tyler off. "You?" She pointed at the kid who hadn't seen Dragon Ball. "Return to class." She just called Tyler a moron, and the principal didn't even react. Whatever occurred had to have been extremely serious. The teacher went on. "Who here has seen Naruto?" 2 more kids lowered their hands. "You 2 leave. 7 of us remaining now." I looked at Marcus. He was ghost white, hands clutching his knees. "Who here has seen One Piece?" 3 kids shook their heads. "Out. Just 5 of us now. Me, Marcus, and 3 others." My heart was racing. The officer was writing notes on his clipboard. "Who here draws anime? Like manga art?" the teacher questioned. The 3 other kids hesitated, then shook their heads. Back to class. Just me and Marcus left. The teacher locked eyes with us. Her jaw was tight. "You 2 back to the classroom. We'll summon you later." We stood up instantly and exited in silence. In the hallway, Marcus's hands were trembling. "Dude, what was that?" I whispered. "I don't know, man." Something in his tone sounded off. We returned to class. Everyone stared at us. "What happened?" someone asked. We didn't respond. The rumors began instantly. Whispers spreading through the room. Lunch came and went. I couldn't eat. After lunch, the teacher walked back in. "You 2, she pointed at me and Marcus. "I need you to grab one of your anime drawings. Bring it to the principal's office." My mouth went dry. We went to our lockers. I grabbed my sketchbook. Marcus grabbed his. We walked to the office together. Marcus wasn't talking. His face was ghostly pale. We entered the office. The principal was there. The officer, the teacher, and someone else. The teacher's daughter. She was in our class, but she hadn't raised her hand earlier. "Why is she here?" I asked. Nobody answered. The teacher extended her hand. "Your drawings." We gave her our sketchbooks. She handed them to her daughter. The daughter flipped through my entire booklet, then through Marcus's, then mine, then Marcus's again. Finally, she stopped on one page. The most recent one. The one with the new art style Marcus had been working on. Her finger pointed down. "That's it." The police officer stood up. He walked to Marcus. "You have the right to remain silent." Handcuffs. Marcus's voice cracked. "What? What are you doing?" "We're taking you to the station. We advise you cooperate." The officer was leading Marcus to the door. Marcus looked back at me. I didn't do anything. Tell them. I couldn't move. Couldn't speak. The door closed. Marcus was gone. The daughter left the room. I stood there shaking. "Is anyone going to explain what the hell just happened?" I asked, relieved but worried at the same time. The principal leaned back in his chair. "Remember how your class did Secret Santa last week?" I nodded. "Well, someone gave her daughter a gift." He gestured at the teacher. It was a hand-drawn manga, detailed, multiple pages. I was confused. What's wrong with a manga as a present? That's when the teacher's voice cut through. Ice cold. That manga he gave her showed my underage daughter in inappropriate scenarios with characters from Naruto, Dragon Ball Z, and One Piece. I stared at her as tears filled her eyes. Someone drew my daughter's lowly content and gave it to her as a Secret Santa gift. The room was spinning. Because it was Secret Santa, we didn't know who made it, so we staged this. The principal gestured around. The questions, the filtering, all of it. I sat down. Damn. And Marcus deadass snitched on himself, huh?